hope you all are doing well. This is Preeti More, and now we are going to talking about the gender. Rupa ma'am already taught you about the gender. Just have some revision about the gender. There are 4 types of gender: masculine gender, feminine gender, common, and neuter gender. So what comes in the masculine gender? In the masculine gender, it refers to male. Masculine gender refers to male, like king, father, boy. And in feminine gender, it refers to female gender. It refers to female, like queen, mother, and girl. And in the common, we can see the ghost or guest, which we cannot imagine whether it is female or whether it is male. So in the common, we can guess. If guests are coming to our house, we cannot imagine that it is male or it is female. So it can be a both. In the neuter gender, it is the non-living things comes in the neuter gender, like desk, bench, hall, window, shoes, whatever, like castle and library also. So we have to take a extension exercise here. In your textbook, page number 15, one bracket is there. Some nouns are given in the first row, and the second row countable box is there, and the third row is of uncountable box, and the fourth is the gender box. First, you have to identify whether the given nouns are countable or uncountable. So you have to tick it whether it is countable or uncountable and write down the gender according to the noun. So I just rub it and we'll copy the same box on our board to complete the exercise. Now see, I am also preparing here a board. Now, countable, uncountable, and here gender. Now our box are ready to solve the exercise. So the first word is bread. First word is bread. Bread which we eat at home. It can be countable or uncountable, and what is kind of gender it is. Definitely bread is non-living thing, that's why it's come in neuter gender. It's come in neuter gender, but it is countable? No, it cannot be countable. Yes. Now the second is male. Male, it can be 1, 2, 3 or 4. That means it is countable. So we are going to tick in the countable box, and the male is a female. Now the paper. Like this book is non-living thing, that's why this book comes in the gender of neuter. So the paper, the book of the paper is also comes in the neuter gender. And paper can also countable. If whether I am having 1 paper, 2 paper, 3 paper, whatever. So it is the countable and it comes in neuter gender. Now the oil. The oil is uncountable definitely. Because while cooking at home we use oil to make a sabzi or paratha or whatever. So we can't count the oil. It is 1 oil, 2 oil, 3 oil. No, it is uncountable. And oil is also non-living thing. That's why it's also come in neuter gender. Now the emperor. Emperor is countable. It is can be one emperor, 2, 3 or 4. So we can count it easily. So it is countable. And what is the gender of emperor? It is masculine. It is masculine. Now the shell. The shell is also countable. 1 shell, 2 shell or 3 shell. Countable, and it is also the neuter because it is not non-living thing. Now the star and donkey. Star. At the night we can see in the sky there are lots of stars that we cannot count it properly. We cannot count it. So it comes in uncountable box, and it is also the non-living thing. That's why it also comes in the neuter gender. Now the donkey. Donkey is the animal. We can count the animal nicely if whether it is elephant 1, 2 or 3. Like that only the donkey is also we can count it easily. 1 donkey, 2 donkey, 3 donkey. It is countable, and donkey is it comes in the common noun because it can be the male and female also. Now next is the actress. Actress who act very nicely. It can be actor, opposite actress. So actress is basically a heroine. So actress we can count it nicely. It would be 1, 2 or 3. So it comes in the countable box, and it is feminine. It comes in feminine gender because this is female. Now the last one is sneakers. It is a type of shoe which we wear in our foot. Sneakers. Sneakers, we can count it. How many pairs we have? 2 pair, 3 pair or 4 pair. So it also comes in the countable box, and it is also neuter. So have you got this all? I know. Now your homework is that you have to prepare the same box in your book and mark whether the noun is countable or uncountable, and write down the proper gender according to the noun. So I just write down the homework here for you. this homework and complete it. Now our next chapter is pronoun. Unit 4, pronoun. You know about the noun, right? Now the name is given to the living thing, non-living thing, and the word we use for the place, things, or for the person, right? Now this is also, pronoun is the part of the noun. Pronoun is the part of the noun. It is also the type of the noun. So what is the pronoun? Where we should use the pronoun? The pronoun is the word which we use to avoid the repetition of the same name, or to use to avoid the repetition of name, and it is used in the and it is used to some place or to things or to the person. It is replace a noun. It replace a noun. There are 4 types of noun. One is person, personal pronoun. Second is possessive pronoun. Third is demonstrative pronoun. And the fourth is interrogative pronoun. The first, let's see in detail. The first, personal pronoun. Personal pronoun we use for in the place of the person or thing. If some place or things we have to describe, instead of repeating its name, we use the personal pronoun. And in the personal pronoun, we can use he, she, it, they, I, we, you. These are the pronouns which we can use in the personal pronoun. Now the possessive pronoun, to show the possession. To show the possession, we can use the possessive pronoun. It comes there, hers, his, mine, and theirs. Right? Now in the demonstrative pronoun, the demonstrative pronoun basically we use to show or to point out the specific thing, specific person, or the specific place. And in this demonstrative pronoun, we use the word like this, that, these, and those. Now in the interrogative pronoun, we use the interrogative. This word only tells us the interrogative means the question. The interrogative means the question. The interrogative pronoun introduce a question by using the word who, which, what, etc. Now again I repeat for you. In the personal pronoun, there are 4 types of pronoun: personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, and interrogative pronoun. In the personal pronoun, we can use in the place of the noun he, she, it, they, I, we, you. And in the possessive pronoun, we can use their, hers, his, mine, theirs. And in the demonstrative pronoun, we can use the demonstrative pronoun. The demonstrative pronoun point out the specific person, place, or thing, and we can use the word in this like this, that, these, and those. And in the interrogative pronoun, we use the word to indicate the question like who, which, what, and etc. Now you just write down in your notebook. Now we'll see the exercise after that, right? have written this, let's have a look on the focus. One passage is there in your note, in your book, page number 16. First, I just rub this. I don't write the passage on the board, I just read for you. You also focus in your book and point out the words. First, we have to read this passage which is given here, and we just have to underline the noun which is given in the passage. See, focus. Alia is saying, what are you reading? Question mark is there. Now, the Karthik, I am reading a Greek story about Narcissus. I am reading a Greek story about Narcissus. Narcissus is the man who loved himself too much. Now see, in the first sentence, is there any noun? No. But in the second sentence, there are two nouns. When the Karthik is saying, I am reading a Greek book. So, the Greek book is a noun. You just underline in your notebook it. Greek story. This is our first noun. You just have to underline it in the given sentence which is in your textbook. Now the second, in the second line there is also Narcissus is the man who loved himself too much. Then again the Narcissus is there. So our second noun is Narcissus. This is also noun, so please underline it also. Whether it is coming 2 times, 3 times, you have to underline it. Now the next sentence I am reading. Narcissus sat by the stream and looked at the nurse's own reflection in the stream all day. Now again the Narcissus is repeating there. Underline it. Again underline it. Now sat by the stream. The stream is also a noun. Underline this word also. Now, and the second is, he looked at Nurse's own reflection in the stream. Again, Nurses is there, so underline the same word, and the stream is also repeating. So, again, underline the stream word. Now, again, the Ali is saying, what? He looked at himself a stream all day. Again, the stream is coming, so underline the stream word again. Now the next sentence is, did Narcissus fall into the stream? Again the Narcissus is coming, so underline the Narcissus word. Now the Karthik. Now see the Karthik, what he is saying. Yes, Narcissus loved Narcissus' image so much that Narcissus fell in the love with himself. There is nothing, there is no noun is coming, only Narcissus is Narcissus. This noun is only repeating. So just underline this same word again. Now one word again is coming. Narcissus fell into the stream. Again stream is coming. So underline the same word again. Now he wanted to meet Narcissus' image. Now which word is coming there? Image. Underline this word also, image. Now God created a flower that grows by stream. Again, grow is the verb, but the stream is the noun. So underline again the stream, because the same words are repeating here. And we just have to underline the noun which is given in the passage. Stream, and name it after him. Look, this is Narcissus flower. This is Narcissus flower. Again, Narcissus flower is the noun, so underline that word. Now, of this noun, we have to use the pronoun. We have to use the pronoun. So, on the page number 17, there is small boxes are given, and in the place of this noun, we have to take the proper pronoun in the place of this noun. In the place of this noun, we have to take the proper pronoun. Now, see what I read. Can you underline all the noun on the previous page? Yes, we underline this all nouns. Now, take the pronoun you would use to replace the sum of this noun. Now, see what is given there. The first is he. Second is she. Small boxes are there to take the pronoun it. Now, number 4, we. Small box are there. Now, number 5, they. Now, number 6, his. Now, see, in the previous passage, we read all the passage, whole passage, and we underline the word. And each word I have written on the board for you, and each you underline in your book. So, for a Greek story, for this noun, which kind of pronoun we can use? The list of pronoun is given here in your textbook also. He, she, it. We are talking about the book. It is feminine, masculine, or it is common, or it is neuter. It is not a feminine, it is not a masculine. It comes in neuter because the book is non-living thing. So we can use for it. For Greek story, we are using it pronoun. For this noun, we are using this pronoun it. Now, the nurses. This is the man. That means it is masculine. So, for that name, we are using he. So, we just stick at the he. Now, again a stream. This stream. The stream can be, it is not a masculine, it is not a feminine, and it is not a common as well. So, it comes in the neuter because it is also non-living thing. So, for it, for a stream, we use again it. Right? Now, the image. Image can be, images also comes in the neuter things. So, there also we use this only, it. For image also we use it. Now, this 4, now the last one is nurses flowers. Flowers is also comes in the it. For flowers we cannot use he, she or they. We just for flowers also we use here it only. This is for flowers and this is for image and this is for Greek story. Right? Now your homework is this. You have to just underline because you already underlined with me. Now you just have to copy this all in your notebook and take the correct pronoun according to the noun. I hope you all got the concept about pronoun. So please complete the homework. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you.